The very last production turbocharged BMW engine, the M106, was discontinued in 1986. BMW is known for amazing naturally aspirated engines, but then in 2006, the N54 was released and another just kept coming. It was first in the modern era, and wow, what an engine it was! It was based on the older M54, although the development took place alongside the non-turbo N53, also a direct-injected double-Venom straight 6. Compared to the magnesium alloy N53, the N54 was all aluminum engine with open deck block and iron sleeves. This may not sound as the best solution for power, as all the legends like the 2JZ or RB26 are heavy iron closed deck units, but it worked. The crankshaft and connecting rods are forged from the factory, and although pistons are not, they are beefy. The stock turbocharging system is made of twin parallel Mitsubishi units, pushing merely 8 psi of boost with an air-to-air intercooler. Not a lot, and the final output of something over 300 horsepower wasn't particularly impressive, considering this is a twin-turbo 3-liter engine. Thanks to those turbos, it behaved a lot like a normally aspirated engine, with a very little lag and max torque from as low as 1500 rpm. It won 5 straight International Engine of the Year awards. The reason was its amazing drivability, but why it may become legendary is its tuning potential. As mentioned above, it has some serious strong stuff inside, and with stage 1 tuning of just computer science, expect numbers around 380 horsepower. Figures around 420 horsepower real with upgraded radiators for cooling air as well as water, and Catless downpipes. Once outputs over 450 to 500 horsepower are required, an adequate turbo or turbos are necessary, as the stock ones are made for quick spool with a little boost. Eventually, it is possible to reach 700 to 800 horsepower on the flywheel on the stock internals. Now you may be asking, what are its drawbacks? This is a very good question, as the N54 may be strong and durable, there are some accessories not as reliable. The first thing is the high pressure fuel pump, which feeds gasoline into high pressure injectors. It ain't that cheap, and neither are the injectors, which may climb up to $300 for a piece. Multiply that by 6 and you have an idea. Another problem is related to its tire injection itself, carbon buildup. Since there is no gasoline sprayed in the intake to dissolve carbon deposits on the intake valves, Walnut blast is necessary to do after time. This engine also has an electric water pump, which has some benefits like quicker warm-up, perhaps better fuel efficiency, or its ability to run even after engine shutoff to cool down the turbos. However, since it is not run from the engine, its lifespan is significantly shorter. This one is around $300 as well. Things like leaking valve cover or oil pan gasket are rather minor, though not easy jobs to do, but a more serious problem are rattling wastegates. Eventually it may lead to no boost and requires a turbo replacement, each for around $800. A single turbo would be an essential step if one considers to upgrade the N54 in the future. A great thing about the N54 is that it was sold from the 1 series up to the 7 series, including the Z4, X6 and various Alpinas. The most common is the E93 series in all body types, and another cool thing is that it was paired to both either manual or automatic gearboxes. There was also the 335IS with slightly upgraded engine, as well as the 1M Coupe using the 340 horsepower version instead of 306 as standard. All in all, this is a nice fresh strong power plant, which may not get as much hype as the older Japanese legends. There's still time, but it is much easier and cheaper to purchase, moreover in great platforms either with a rear or all-wheel drive. And you know, it is a BMW, it drives beautifully.